What is going on, guys? RebelTrainer bringing you another RCF Battle League. I had to think for a moment what league we were battling in right now because it's ongoing nonstop. We are constantly facing opponents, it feels like, every other day. And this week is no different. We are facing off against the LA Shaymins and against Awesome Geo and his team as well. So, with that all being said, Awesome Geo has a pretty scary team, to say the least. His team consists of G-Max, Dreadnought, Cinderace, Ferrothorn, Volcarona, Celebi, Linoon, Goodra, Zarude, Cursula, Tangela, Lycanroc Midnight Form, and Regigigas. All that being said, Awesome Geo is currently undefeated, 3-0 on the season. So we're going to hopefully be able to change that narrative here today. But all that being said, I'm pretty sure Cinderace, being his Uber, is Libero. So all that being said, we are going to try our best to defeat him. So the 6 that we're bringing this week, you guys can see on the layout here. We're bringing Noivern. I want to say it's Infiltrator. Let me just double check that here real quick. Yeah, Infiltrator, Noivern, just because I'm thinking that there's a chance there may be a substitute that comes or some sort of shenanigans. So I want to be able to hit past that. I want to be able to do all sorts of shenanigans that maybe, hopefully, it will not be able to do. Ignoring Light Screen, Reflect, Safeguards, all that good stuff. G-Max, Gengar, you can see him running around somewhere. Wherever he's floating around. There he is. It's almost like he heard me talking about him. G-Max Gengar, Curse Body, Choice Scarf this week. We're bringing Shadow Ball. I did have Clear Smog on him, Trick and Fire Punch, but I decided to go with Energy Ball instead of Clear Smog. And that being, if I have to go up against Dreadnought, I want to be able to essentially get rid of it turn 1. All that being said, though, Fire Punch is the case. Ferrothorn comes in against us. Choice Scarf is so that we can outspeed Cinderace if we need to get in that situation. Trick, if we find ourselves in a pretty good spot and we want to ruin some of his mons, maybe we trick against the Ferrothorn or something else along that nature. Volcarona, I think, was also the reason for the Choice Scarf. Oh, that's why I brought Clear Smog for the Volcarona. All right, doesn't matter. I think Energy Ball in the long run is going to do much more for us. Cog, our Metal, which was re-rolled for us last week, so it may turn into effect this week. Unfortunate. I really like my Uber being Zekrom, but now our Uber is Metal, which is fine. We can make him work. He's a bulky boy. So we're running Body Press, Iron Defense, Double Iron Bash, and Earthquake on him. He has Iron Fist ability, obviously. We have 252 HP in him and 252 defense, and that's because I'm hoping to be able to utilize Body Press really, really well on him. Hopefully he's going to hit take some hits really, really, really well on the defensive side. Pyro Ball from Cinderace, get this, does almost nothing. It takes like a quarter of his health. So that is really, really awesome for us, and I really look forward to seeing some shock and awe if that is the case that we find ourselves in. This week we have Scolipede, and I say this week because next week we will not. This slot of our team gets re-rolled more often than not. Last week we got a re-roll on our team, so I used it for Venusaur because we had 2 poison grass types, and I wanted to keep Amoonguss, and so we got Scolipede. And then I did some shenanigans this week for next week for power-ups, and somebody revenge rolled me for Scolipede. So Scolipede's gone next week, but we're going to utilize them this week. Speed Boost, Black Sludge, Protect, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and actually instead of Earthquake we swapped out for Mega Horn because that's going to be able to do more for us in the long run. However, like I said, is Infiltrator, Hurricane, Hone Claws, Flamethrower, Draco Meteor with heavy duty boots, just in case the rocks get up or anything against him. And then we have Poe, our Mienshao, who is very much our MVP on our team. Rocking Acrobatic, U-Turn, Fake Out, Drain, Punch. Has the Lumberry because I'm fearing Awesome Geo to either use Flame Body or some other shenanigans to poison us. The Lumberry is there to help us to be cured of that. Hopefully Flame Body does not become a thing. If it does, me and Shao can then do that, and then we're running with Acrobatics. Standard 252 attack, 252 speed. Uxie is new for the team this week. I think it's new for this week, or at least it's the first time we're bringing it this week. Uxie is fully specially defensive, HP invested, U-turn, Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock, Shadow Ball, with the Levitate ability, of course, with leftovers. Uxie's job is to be led, turn 1, and to be the most annoying thing until he kills it. If Volcarona comes in, obviously we have to get out of there pretty quickly, but T-Wave is there to help us to mitigate any quiver dancing shenanigans that it may want to do against us. But T-Wave, Stealth Rocks, that's kind of Uxie's thing until we click U-turn and get out of there, or we hard swap one of the two. Yeah, and then Shadow Ball is just kind of spammable for his team. But yeah, that's the team. That's what we're facing off against Awesome Geo. We'll get connected with him in just a minute here and then get on with the battle. But wow, he brought Regigigas. I was not expecting that. Well, that will be fun. Okay. Cinderace, Regigigas, Celebi, no Zarude. Okay. Goodra, which is not what I wanted to see. Ferrothorn did not bring his G-Max. Interesting. Goodra, no Volcarona either. Awesome. So we see the Lycanroc. Okay. All right, well, that's quite the interesting situation. Well, I lead Uxie 100%. Yeah. All right. So again, no Dreadnought. No Volcarona. Celebi. Goodra. And Regigigas. Regigigas. I always find that funny. Bartholomew. Okay. So that's fine by me. Turn 1. I click Stealth Rocks. Everything looks good. So we get our rocks up. He doesn't really have a defogger on his team. At least I don't see one. He clicks Knockoff. That's fine. All right, I click the Thunder Wave. We see Knockoff on Pharaoh. Okay. I just clicked Shadow Ball here. He could go Regigigas. I really did not expect Awesome to bring the Regigigas. That's quite interesting. Oh, he is especially bulky. He gives up his own rocks. Okay. Which is fine in my mind. We see the leftovers. Okay. I mean, he could switch. He doesn't? Okay. I just click this over and over again. I just sit here until he does something different. So you've seen Stealth Rocks. Okay. I mean, I don't really want to switch unless I switched into Melmetal, where the knockoff's not going to do a whole lot. Goes for Leech Seed. Okay. So we do see the Leech Seed. Just clicking U-turn here. You may switch now. I mean, it's a hard predict. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of Stealth Rocks. I mean, not Stealth Rocks, Iron Barbs. We'll keep Brain around. I don't know what his next move is, but whatever it is, Cog's gonna take it pretty well. Goes for Spikes. Okay. Okay. Now that his team wants to take this, so I'm clicking Iron Defense. He stays in. That's fine. I got a lot of para, so we'll see what happens here. Could try to go for Leech Seed. Goes for Knockoff. I mean, I don't have an item, so I could get greedy and do it again. All Metal +2 versus Ferrothorn. Body Press is taking this out. All right. So first, okay. You'll love to see that. We have no ability to recover health, unfortunately. But not a whole lot wants to take what's about to continue on here. Which is what I was kind of hoping. I mean, he could send in Cinderace. If he does, that's fine by me. He has no G-Max, so I'm not too worried about Cinderace, honestly. I mean, what's the next thing? Boudreaux? Celebi. Interesting. Maybe Mystical Fire? Let's click Double Iron Dash. Aura Sphere. Okay. It's gonna hurt. Okay. Well, if he's gonna click that again, I'm going to Brain. Maintain some pressure here. So we saw Good predict. Good predict. All right. Well, let's see here. Selby is fast. Miensheld puts in a lot of pressure here. We know it's not Scarf. So we take a little bit of damage from both. I just fake out here. Minus Cinderace. That was a good predict on the Shadow Ball. I was wondering if he would predict that. I mean, if he would make that prediction or not. So he did. So really thinking about his move here. Maybe wondering if he's faster. Maybe he's thinking about what he's going to switch out into. He stays in. Okay. So I am 100% faster. I'm clicking U-turn here. Okay. Selby's gone. That's great. We get a switch out. We get a regenerator back. Still has Regigigas in the back. I think this is the play. I get my speed boost. At least I think that's how this all works out. Take a little bit of chip, which is not great. We get our Black Sludge recovery, though. Okay, this thing. Yeah, I did not get that. I'm going to click Protect here to just see what he wants to do. Get a little bit more recovery, a little bit more sustainability. Has Flamethrower. Okay, that's good to know. But what is Boudra? Flamethrower is only... Oh, because I'm level 100. Flamethrower is doing a good bit. Rock Slide and Earthquake's not doing that much. So I might just switch out here. I'm not going to switch. He might suspect me switching. This is hard. Alright, Mega Horn's doing over half. As long as I don't miss. If I miss, I don't. So that's good damage. That's actually really good damage. Maybe he predicted me switching. Or, oh, he's Rocky Helmet. Okay. Very, very cool. Alright. Alright, so I go Toothless here. Okay. He could drop a Draco. He could do something. Honestly, I just click Draco Meteor. And I own something really, really big here. He could elect to save this. Could not. We'll find out. He stays in. Okay. Noivern picks up a kill. I mean, it's not over. He still has a lot of terrifying mons still on his side of the field, so. Being that Cinderace, the Lycanroc, which I'm kind of curious as to why he's holding that back. Blackbeard. Okay, so we see the Lycanroc. Not doing that much. I gotta switch back out. Could have a Cell Rock. That could be a thing. I'll switch in Cog here. Cog is kind of sacrificial at this point. In my mind. See what he wants to go for. He goes for the Stone Edge. Okay. All right, so just from what I know, Lycanroc's actually really, really slow. I'll go Poe here. Okay, we take a little bit of chip and all that good stuff. I just click Fake Out here. He could switch. Cinderace with Sucker Punch kind of scares me. Still. That's a thing. I mean, if he switches, I suspect Choice Scarf, maybe. It'll be interesting. Okay, stays in. All right. I just clicked Drain Punch here. Cinderace still scares me. As we're waiting. Okay, he's faster, so we know he's scarfed. We get all that health back. You'll love to see that. All right. So, Noivern versus Cinderace. I mean, Draco's doing a lot. Sucker Punch is not doing that much back. Here comes Cinderace. Go for a Pyro Ball. Thinking Sucker Punch. I mean, Drain Punch. Oh, I'm faster. This thing is slow as spit. Interesting. Pyro Ball. Okay. Not surprising. All right. So at this point, Toothless comes in. Okay, I know I'm faster. He could have Sucker Punch on it, which if he does, that's fine. I'm just dropping the Draco here. Again, does have a Sucker Punch. Is a Libero. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna kill. Cinderace is gone. Okay, big scary thing out of the way. Okay, that just leaves Regigigas. He's slow start. I don't know. I feel like go Boo here. Might not be the play, but digs into us. He goes for T-Wave. That's fine. So bulky. So we know he's defensive, probably. Special. Doesn't matter. We're gonna go for the max overgrowth. Ugh. We were paralyzed. That's unfortunate. Knocks off our choice scarf. Get one more turn, maybe. I don't know. All right. We're gonna have to figure this out. And be right back. Okay, that's a lot closer. All right.
And now I just go for the knockoff again.
Yep. So whatever happens at this after this point may or may not have happened in the game without timer.
Mm-hmm. After this, when you switch to Nova, I'm still gonna go for the Thunder Wave. So
okay, so that does go off.
That kills out Boo.
Okay.
Oh my god, Boo. Where do I even get? Oh, that's big. All right. So now at this point, I just have to do at least 50%, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or whichever. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum dun 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 dun. Bum bum dun 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 bum bum dun 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 dun. And I got the paralyzed, and I live on 50%. And Jesus, oh, what would that have done? I mean, it still doesn't matter, but it's the battle of the freaking knockoff.
You're no longer slow started.
So now I'm back at max attack and max speed.
Which
So theoretically now I should be faster
Which
now.
yeah, that will matter.
Actually, yeah, I should be faster. So I'm back to
Paralyzed. That matters too. Ah! I'm just clicking this then.
Oof.
Yeah, I think you'll pull this.
And I go for the knockoff
Yep.
again. And
So Regigigas wins in the end. So yeah. So you win 1-0, my good man.
so do we want to count this as that what would happen?
Yeah, I would say, because otherwise we'd have to recreate it in Showdown. So Gengar.
Never been in this situation.
KO'd Noivern. Yeah. Because we have no way of knowing if the paralysis would have came into effect or not, like in game. So I'd say, you know, all that was legitimate. So, but yeah, so you win 1-0, my good man.
Can you even record this? I'm curious.
Yep, you do. All right. Very cool. All right. So I'm just going to mute you for a second. I'm going to exit out of my video here. Be right back.
For sure.
All right, guys. So as you guys kind of saw in Showdown, we recreated it that way. Regigigas ends up pulling out the W there for Awesome Geo, which rightfully so. When we were talking about it, it was going to be a little bit closer, I think, in my mind. But I wasn't accounting for my max overgrowth doing what it did for him. So I think had I clicked max flare instead of max overgrowth, in hindsight, that probably was more of the play. But in the moment of the game when we're actually playing that in Sword and Shield, that's was what I was going to click. So to honor that, to make the most of that, that's what it is. So Awesome Geo wins 1-0. That brings us to 2-2 on the season, I think. Yep, 2-2 on the season, which I mean, it is what it is. It's much better than last week when we got 6-0'd by Gokey. New things are coming to the team next week. We've got some power-ups that were used against us, which makes it what it is. But it's randomized chaos, and I'm having fun in the league, and it's just meant to be a lot of fun as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Guys, go check out Awesome Geo. He is deserving of your subscription. He's deserving of the like on his side of the video as well. But all that being said, I'm RebelTrainer, coach of the Bouffalant Sabres, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.